everyone, it's Finnovation. So lately, it's been pretty cold outside, and the obvious question is...
The obvious question is, do you have any ideas on how to warm up?
Yes, we do. In this video, we're going to be showing you how to make hot chocolate bombs. Let's get right into it. Alright, these are the materials that you're going to need. First off, you're going to need one of these molds or some eggs. We're going to be using these molds because they make them a little bit more professional, but you can also use eggs as your mold. We'll show you how to do that later. You're going to need a couple tools, some melting chocolate. We have these here. We have some melting white chocolate, that's not necessary, some hot chocolate mix, and some marshmallows. We just have some fun marshmallows here because we thought it'd be fun. Let's get into it. Alright, now the first thing we're going to do is melt some chocolate. So I have that melting chocolate here. I suppose you could use normal chocolate, but we're going to be using this so we can get a nice glossy finish. Now we're going to melt this in the microwave doing 30-second increments. Alright. Now we are going to make sure our chocolate is melted. When it looks like this, it means it's about ready and melted. So I'm just going to stir this up, and the bowl will do most of the work for you, so you want to make sure that it's not burning. So as you can see here, it's already getting pretty melty. Alright, now what we're going to do is add some chocolate into our molds. So I already have a little bit in this one, but what you're going to do is add just a bit. And you want to make sure you add more than you think you need, because it's always better to have more, because you can always take it out, but it gets harder to add it back in. So I'm going to be using an ice cream scooper actually to push it up onto the sides. And now why I'm not using a spoon is because the spoon isn't that great of a circle, and that edge can make it a little bit difficult to do. So again, I'm just using an ice cream scooper because that makes it a little bit easier for me. Alright, now what you're going to do is get your scraper and scrape off the edge. This is so that you can have a nice clean edge. And flip it over onto a piece of wax paper and a tray, and then you can put this into the freezer. Alright, now once it is out of the freezer, we're going to take it out. Remember to be very careful because it is fragile. Now we are going to be adding a second coat right now, just to make sure that everywhere is covered, because we don't want any weak points that when we take it out, they fall apart. So what I'm going to do is get some more chocolate and put it on. I'm not going to show this on the video, and we're just going to repeat the process that we just did. Alright, now they're ready to take them out. So now I am going to start by slowly peeling away and making sure that there is no chocolate stuck to that mold. So once you've got that a little bit, just really start slowly kind of peeling it back. Now this does take a while. And now some of them, like we had one here, where it's definitely too thin, so we are going to go back for a third time and put on some more chocolate, because we don't want to take it out and let it crack. So if you notice when you're taking it out, it has like little tiny lines where it's cracking, then you want to make sure that you can put it back. So right now all I'm doing is just slowly peeling this back. And when it comes out, it's beautiful. Now, here's another really great tip. You can actually use a cupcake holder, and you can just flip it upside down and put them on the back. So as you can see, we've got a couple here that are already done, and like I said, we're going to work on that one, and we're going to put that back in and add some more chocolate. Now we're going to be showing you how to do this without a mold. What you need is an egg and some saran wrap. So we've wrapped an egg with some saran wrap, and you're going to dip it in the chocolate. Now, supposedly this works. I've actually never done this before, so we're going to give it a try and let you know if it works. So I'm going to just dip it in, I guess, and I guess I'm just going to take it out, and hopefully it should be pretty even, and it should be like one side of a chocolate bomb. Alrighty, so now there we go, we have that, and it kind of looks like a little acorn. Alright, so as you can see, we have all these out. Now what we're going to do is try our eggs. Like I said, I've never tried this before, so we're still going to just give it a little try. So I took the egg out, and the egg is okay, it seems. Then, I guess we're just going to really carefully try and peel this out. Oh my gosh, it's working. I was a little skeptical of this, but there you go. That's another way to do it, I guess. Alright, now it's time for the fun part. I'm really excited. Now we are going to be filling our hot chocolate bombs. So now make sure that you're only filling one side because the other side you're going to need to heat it up and stick it on. So my ingredients that I'm using some hot fudge, some marshmallows, some brownie mix, which I thought would be fun, and some chocolate chips, and of course, hot chocolate mix. So first I'm going to add a good amount of hot chocolate mix because, well, that's how your hot chocolate is going to be hot chocolate. So I'm going to get about 2 scoops of that mix, and then I'm going to add whatever else I want. Here we go. That looks delicious. Now I'm just going to do that for all of them. Alright, now we are going to be sealing up our chocolate. So what we're going to do is we actually have a little bit of extra chocolate on here to serve as a little bit of a glue, so that when we do put this on, it has a little bit of extra chocolate to just get glued to, like this, and we're just going to kind of let it melt just a little. And we're going to kind of get some of that glue on there, or the chocolate on there to help it stick. Now this is a pretty quick process, so you're only going to let it sit there for not too long, and then we're going to switch over and stick it on. Right now we are just quickly trying to stick it on there and make it stick. So I think I got it pretty good on my first try, and I'm just going to let it sit. Alright, right now I am just decorating them. So you can kind of add like a little drizzle here and make it look really yummy. Alright, now that they're all ready, it's time for the taste test. So now what we're going to do is we have one of them here, and we're going to put it in a mug. Alrighty, now if you get an overhead view here, I have some really hot milk here that we're going to pour over the top. Oh, it's melting through. This is going to be awesome. Let's get it to melt here. Oh, it's going all the way through here. There it goes. Oh, that's awesome. Went all the way through. So now that I poured out all my milk, I'm going to stir it up. Alright, I have a fork here. Oh my gosh, look at that. I see why everyone loves these things. That is awesome. And there we go, that's hot chocolate. So I'm going to stir this a little bit more and let's give it a try. Oh man, I'm excited. We've worked pretty hard on these. Alright. You can totally do these at home. Alright. Delicious. Wow, these hot chocolate bombs turned out great.
Hot chocolate, Finn, that reminds me of a joke.
Oh boy.
What do you call a warm, milky drink that was stolen?
I don't know, what?
Hot chocolate.
I don't get it. Whatever, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe down below. I also want to give a huge thank you to my Aunt Julie. She gave me the materials that I needed to make this video, and she was the inspiration. So thank you. Now, bye!